Zeratul, old friend. I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Логично. Пошли на Шакурас. А на Шакурасе пиздец, да?
Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods.
Oh.
Artemis, you live.
Сайрус.
What has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our shadow guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
Уф.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artemis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
Artanis, I've been trying to isolate the major population centers in need of evacuation. The Zerg signatures far outnumber those of the Protoss, but most of the survivors seem to have gathered within Talametros.
There must be Nerazim phase you know among them. Those who stayed behind.
I am not seeing
В этом, наверное, и суть.
signs from within the engineering base hierarch.
Then they have met their fate.
Or perhaps they fought their way to safety. The Dark Templar do not follow our caste system. Some of their faithsmiths are trained warriors, skilled as any of ours.
That does give them an advantage I had not realized. But then, our people are very different.
А нахуя?
Of course, hierarch.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones? It is heresy. You must know this.
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the aeon of strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
Welcome, hierarch.
Ну, поехали.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Talametros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
Нам дадут ДТшки. Куча зергов.
Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Ptolemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
You seek our service.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
I am the blade of the Narazine. I will comply. I am intrigued.
Ну, потому что это первая такая миссия, где тебе дают этих стелс-юнитов. Так что... As far I'm not surprised.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher. By the gods, it's sieging the war conduit.
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar.
I will.
You have not enough minerals.
From the shadows I come.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested. Enough minerals.
Got tune.
Яре.
I am but a phantom. I am. Here is an illusion. From the shadows I come.
I come.
Fly by the void. Got tune.
You have not enough minerals.
From the shadows I come. I am the blade of the Narazine. I am
Ебать, они там просто хуярят.
I am intrigued. From the shadows I come. By the book.
You must construct additional pylons.
Clever. I am the blade of the Narazine. I will comply. intrigued.
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
Че, мне получается столкотню надо еще нанять?
I come. Nasmeru Unadar. Clever. I am intrigued. You seek our service. I am the blade of the Narazim. I will comply. By the void. Cartoon.
Artanis, the city of Telemetros is powered by vaults of solarite. If you can reclaim them, the reserves are yours.
I am the blade of the Narazim. I am intrigued. Cartoon. By the void. I am but a phantom. I am the blade of the Narazim.
И где эти штуки?
You have not enough minerals.
Here is an illusion. From the shadows I come.
A second Thrasher. The conduit is under assault.
Bask in the twilight.
Мне нечем этих дебилов убивать, которые палят.
Jakul Inak.
А вот теперь уже есть.
I am but a phantom. I am the blade of the
The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
You must construct additional pylons.
shadows I come.
Разберемся.
You have not enough minerals.
Че вы не добываете, а?
Clever. By the void.
Я все еще не вижу, где Solarite, резервы находятся.
Blade of the Narazim. I am intrigued. I am but a phantom. I will comply. Nasperu Unadar. By the void. Clever. I am the blade of the Narazim. shadows I come. I am the blade of the Narazim. Cartoon. Fear is an illusion. Jakul Inak. By the void. Clever. The darkness rides.
X.
Fear is an illusion. I am intrigued by the void. Clever. I am the blade.
Хуярьте их.
I am but a phantom. Cartoon. I am the blade.
We are recovering the last Solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
Fear is an illusion. Clever. Cartoon. By the void.
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
I am but a phantom. Darkness descends. From the shadows I come. I will comply. I am but a phantom. The darkness rides.
That should buy the conduit more time.
Fear is an illusion. Clever. I bask in the twilight.
Так. Думаю, понятна моя схема, что я хочу сделать. Сначала зачистить все
Asperu unadar.
от врагов по максимуму, а потом уже заниматься.
The darkness rides. From the shadows I come. I am the blade of the Narazim. By the... You seek our service. I am but a phantom. I will comply. Clever. Cartoon.
Скоро откулдаунится. Текс. Да, иди подохни. Не будешь за разведку. И эти хрени стоят.
Intriguing. We are one. From the shadows I come. Very wise. For the reckoning. Very well. It shall be as you say. Clever. Cut.
Sent another void thrasher against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
Fear is an illusion.
Another thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations?
I am in trouble. What do you ask of us? By the void. From the shadows I come.
You require more.
From the shadows I come. I will comply. The dark
Upgrade complete.
I am from the shadows I come.
Я затягиваю миссию, хуй знает зачем, но...
The first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
I am intrigued. By the void. Is upon us. What?
You require more Vespine gas.
From the shadows I come. Just me not. From the shadows I come.
Вот тут бойны взялись.
I am but a phantom.
You require more Vespine gas.
From the shadows I come. Clever. You seek our service.
Разделяемся и властвуем.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
You require upgrade complete.
Nasperu Unagar. I bask in the twilight.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
Only one.
You seek our service. By the void.
The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
Уёбуем.
Saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
Время. Before the last void thrasher. Знаете бы, что такое last void thrasher? Ну ладно.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lizul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Aya.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ire. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Уф.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in this.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.
Мадян.
Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Vengeance
Бля, бессмертные темплары. Я, конечно, буду редко их использовать, но... Ну, бля, забавно.
What have you discovered about the keystone, Phase Smith?
Only that my skills may be inadequate to assess it.
Explain.
Imagine the Terrans obtained one of our fabrication matrices. Could their scientists ever understand its engineering? The task set before me is of a similar scale. The Xel'Naga were beings beyond our understanding.
Keep working, Karax. I have faith in you.
О! Вот это хорошо. Это заебись. Люблю, когда ресурсы сами себя добывают.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun.